It smells so nice and bright and fresh.
I mean, I love it now, but it brings back a lot of bad memories for me.
So you drink a real bush tea in your time?
I live in the bush. I come from the bush, so.
A bush tea specialist. Hi, my foodie loves. Today we drinking a good old bush tea. So let's get brewing. So we outside for bush tea. You went in the bush to get this tea?
For sure.
So all these ingredients are from your yard?
Not quite.
Okay.
Most of it.
I think that's the best part of a good bush tea. It's easy, it's accessible,
Correct.
it's things you could get.
Right
So what's in
right,
yours?
Right in your grandma's backyard.
What's in yours? What's in yours?
So this one is pretty straightforward and simple. We have some lemongrass, garlic,
Right.
freshly grated ginger, citrus peels, and some good old bay leaves.
Now the smells in here are so fantastic. From the lemongrass, the citrus, I'm excited for this tea.
Nice. So it's very straightforward and simple to brew this homegrown bush tea. Right? So first we're going to start with about 10 to 12 ounces of hot water,
Okay.
just like your granny used to.
Now my granny used to give me bush tea for everything. Sniffly nose, tummy ache, like anything that happens here is bush tea.
I mean, they were the first doctors, right? Caribbean doctors before
Yeah, for sure.
all the fancy ones that we have right now. So if you want to start with some
Lemongrass.
lemongrass,
Okay.
just about 2 to 3.
And I just press
stalks.
into the base?
Yeah.
Okay. This is for you. I
Just gonna-
love the smell of lemongrass. So herbaceous and nice.
You know, the thing is, like, as a kid growing up, this was like a worst nightmare, having to drink this bush tea.
Being force-fed bush tea, I mean.
Yeah.
No, but now these are things we love.
I mean, it's something that we need, right?
Yes.
So we have some garlic.
Okay.
So I just want to grate it up in our mortar.
1
pestle.
clove, 2 cloves, 3 cloves.
Let's go to about 2 to 3.
Okay. So with bush tea, there's no actual recipe per se.
Not really. We're Caribbean. We're used to winging.
Okay. So it's kind of like your preference and
For
your
sure.
taste and what you want.
Yeah. So a lot of people, if you prefer garlic, you can go a bit heavy on the garlic.
Right.
If you like ginger and you want that spice, that bitter effect, you can go a little heavier on the ginger.
How you
And
feel
that's
about my
quite
crushing?
fine. That's fine. That's perfect.
Thank you very much.
But just really to extract those natural oils so that it's much easier to steep in the hot water.
Okay.
And some ginger.
Sure.
As I said, there's no fixed recipe.
Okay.
So you can add to your preference.
You could put a little scooch more ginger for me because
Ginger.
I love ginger.
Yeah, ginger is a staple.
It's excellent for you. So good.
Nice. There we go. Some citrus peels.
Right.
My thing is, like, our citrus peel, despite it's not the bright oranges that you see in foreign,
Yeah.
our oranges has a lot of oils, natural oils in them.
Right.
So the minute you squeeze it, you can see all those oils right there.
Ah, I see them coming
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Nice. Good old Caribbean citrus peels.
Very, very, very good. And
Yes.
I mean, I can't get over the smell. It smells so nice and bright and fresh.
Nice. This just brings back, I mean, I love it now, but it brings back a lot of bad memories for me.
So you drink a real bush tea in your time?
I live in the bush. I come from the bush, so
A bush tea specialist.
how you mean? Certainly. And now some freshly picked bay leaves
Yes.
from right in my garden. Smell these. Really nice. And the thing is, bay leaves has a lot of natural benefits.
So this is everything now inside.
Yeah, so just about 2 leaves of bay leaf.
Okay. And I realized, guys, there was no sugar put into this
For
tea.
sure.
This is a sugar-free good tea.
All right, so just want to stir it up in there. And just leave this to sit for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Right. So it brews for that 10 to 15 minutes, and then
Yeah.
we could take a sip.
Yeah, for sure. So what happens here, the hot water extracts those essential benefits, oils, spices, right?
All the goodness marinates inside there and fixes whatever troubles you have. So we leave this for 10, 15 and check back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
It's looking magical in this glass.
Yeah. So we're just gonna strain all of this right into our little mini teacups.
And I love the cups, they're so cute. I think they're perfect for this bush tea.
Yeah, just enough. You don't need too much. I mean, 4 to 6 ounces is more than enough for those feelings. Yes.
So of course we must take a taste. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, guys.
I gotta take a little cooling before.
Oh, please. This is good enough. That ginger taste is my favorite part of this bush tea.
Nice.
For sure, for sure, for sure. If nothing else, you have to make it with ginger for me. Anytime I
Extra
can tea
ginger.
For me. Yeah.
Nice. Definitely keep that in mind.
But what I love about bush tea is that it just makes you feel like home, like tradition, like family.
And these cups just matches the entire drink itself.
Come on, must have an enamel cup for bush tea. So guys, be sure to try this recipe and actually tell us in the comments, what do you use in your bush tea? Because everybody makes it their own special way. So what do you use? Until next time.
For sure, but before we finished, how do I get my Foodie Nation branding? Like, where's mine?
What? You like my shirt? You want one?
I love it, I love it.
Well, I mean, I could give you one, but you could also support us and shop foodienationtt.com, guys, for all your foodie teas and merch. Thank you very much. I'll be looking out for your order.
Will do.
Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.